Yep.
Welcome to the Multikulti Library. Today, you can check out our beautiful selection of books. We have a wide history selection starting from Chicago history, American history, a lot of great books, kind of like the hidden history that you normally don't get in the regular textbooks, the underreported stories of the working class people. It goes into European history, German history with books on the rise of the Nazi regime, going into Russia and talking about the Gulag, Soviet politics. And then into European history, we got Chinese history over here, going into stuff about Vietnam and the untold stories of Vietnam. Then we get into our Palestinian section. And political science, we have a lot of political authors from throughout the day. Che Guevara, Adam Smith. From left to right, we have Ayn Rand. We also have some famous people like Lyndon LaRouche. And of course, Chomsky. This is kind of like our conspiracy political section. Everything you know is wrong. This talks about the lies of the media. We got Naomi Klein, the shock doctrine in here. And this goes from war and the political corruption and what do we do about democracy and kind of making the solution go forward. And it gets into economic sense, talking about capitalism and also alternatives to capitalism. Over here, we got more political writing, starting off with feminism, some right and left selections, moving into our labor history section, which is really interesting. We got great books like Labor's Untold Story. A lot of stuff that's not in the regular history books, talking about the working man's struggle and how we've got the rights that we have today. There are lots of people fighting to gain those grounds. Then you go into ethics and consciousness and some spirituality with a wide selection of Eastern and Western religions and spirituality and even atheism. We've got the I Ching. We've got the Mormon Bible. We've got Baha'i text. There's stuff from Jesus and the Bhagavad Gita. There's symbolism of the Kabbalah. And we have a lot of stuff on psychology. There's even stuff Eastern like Confucius and then Plato. And we got to consciousness and psychology, talking about the mind over matter. And this is our entire science section on this shelf. Starting with communication, writing, language. We got some of Chomsky's work on semantic structures and, syntactic structure. Then we go into stuff. We have everything on the origin of Earth, the beginning of the universe, a history of time, how the planet began and then evolved, going into the evolution of microorganisms, the complexity, beginning of vertebrate structures, and the origins of mammals and life. And then it goes into some stuff on civilization and kind of some social sciences. And then you get the physical sciences. We have physics books, optics, acoustics, mathematics, analysis, logic, mechanics, trigonometry, and all the way to business and nonprofit studies. On the bottom, we have a little health section with some books on juicing, alternative health, and here's like a good selection of just random books on different subjects such as nuclear power, solar energy, education system. And then over here, on this side, we've got a lot of manuals, everything for how-to guides, a lot of computer-oriented stuff for how to do HTML, Flash, CSS, Unix, Linux. We've got a whole collection of encyclopedias, some of the best authors of all time, the classic philosophers and historians, the Britannica Encyclopedia collection. Down here we have a lot of pictures books and children's books, pictures of dinosaurs and different artists. Come over here, we got another physics section, everything on gravity to atoms and molecules and chemicals. Going into the human physiology, the anatomy of the body. A lot of big books there. Over here we have an awesome zine collection. A lot of these zines are written by prisoners, anarchists, just activists from all different sorts and all types of subjects dealing with prisons and profiteering and anarchy. And we got some artwork here too. We even got some left over, the prisoner artwork in our collections. We're going to put that up there. And we got some of the Occupy Chicago artwork. That was from the walls of Occupy. And that's the tour of the multikulti library. Come out, check out a book, and donate a book. Take a book and leave a book. If you take one, bring it back. If you leave it for good. Right.
What are these books up here?
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. These are all kind of fictional books. A lot of autobiographies, biographies. But we got a lot of science fiction. There's some of the classics of all time, like War and Peace, Crime and Punishment, Grapes of Wrath. It goes in deep. So it's actually like 3 layers deep up there, 2 layers deep. So we need a little bit more space here. We got to buy some more shelves. Expand so we can fit all of our books. And we have our flag over here too. The flag is that's the sign of distress. Because America is in a state of distress, and that's what the United States Flag Code says, is that when we're in a state of distress, you should turn the flag upside down. That's the most American thing you could do. And that's it. Multikulti Library. I gotta get some of the mood lights going.